I mean, folks, where's the lie? Drew was low-key spitting about Cody being the corporate champ. He kind of proved his point again after the little interaction. But it's over. He screwed himself. Whenever WWE does these big brawls and contract signing before a big match, whoever comes out on top, I don't know the exact percentage off my head, but I can imagine at least 85-90% of the time they always lose. And honestly, I don't see it happening any differently, especially since it's the first pay-per-view of PLE on ESPN, so it's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. He's not losing. First defense. I am surprised it is the main event. However, it is the only world title match on the card. So is it really that surprising? I guess not. But over John and Brock and AJ Lee's return match, I would have thought one of those would have main evented. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining about it. But the show opened up with Michael Cole almost getting packed up by Brock Lesnar. Corey Graves, he a real one. He stood 10 toes down. He defended his boy, but he paid the price for it. He got F5 twice. But yo, John, you got to pack him up. You got to pack Brock up. You got to get him out of here. He doing way too much, okay? He almost got my guy, Michael Cole. I don't know where he went. He just kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth after the little, I don't know, but he ain't backing down. Right? He going to do what he got to do. But Corey Graves, he took one for the team. You gotta respect it. But he got replaced by The Miz. The Miz was pretty entertaining. The Miz is a very entertaining guy on commentary. And honestly, I wouldn't be mad if he did more commentary stuff. He was fun. He was entertaining. Hopefully we see more of The Miz on commentary. He was fun. He was a nice little presence. But then we have Charlotte Flair and Bliss versus the Secret Service. Solid match. Nothing too crazy. Flair and Bliss won. Hopefully both teams go on their separate ways. They do something different. Kind of tired of that. Speaking of things I'm tired of, the women's triple threat. I'm glad it's something different, but I don't know what you do after. There are only 3 main eventers on the women's division on SmackDown because Bianca Belair is still injured. Who knows when she's coming back? But besides her, like, what else can you really do? It's only them 3, unless you elevate a Chelsea Green up, I guess. But either way, something still needs to change over there. So at least it's something different. We had the Fraxium going to the ring to do something, and then he got cut up by Braun and Braun. They say, nah, we ain't going down like that. So he fought back, had a match, pretty good. I'm gonna need to see that on the PLE though. That match was pretty good. I need to see that again. I need to see that on the PLE. They cooked, most definitely. We got a backstage segment between the Street Profits, and man, say it ain't so, Angelo. He looking mighty heely right now, bro. And I'm not ready for that split. I'm not. It's gonna happen. They're probably gonna try to stretch it out as long as possible. That's probably gonna be if I had to guess, a Royal Rumble Mania match. One of those two, probably Mania. It's the bigger match. You could do it as a Survivor Series, but I think WrestleMania is the biggest stage. So, why not capitalize it there? Probably do the split around the Royal Rumble. Have one of the other eliminate one of them, and that kind of kick starts the actual breakup. That's my semi fantasy booking prediction. But man, it's been 10 years as a tag team. Man, that's crazy. Speaking of things that was crazy, that ad for WrestlePalooza with R-Truth, they ran them things twice. I'm like, dang, they trying to make sure y'all know what to do. Because apparently from the rumors, ESPN ain't looking too hot on that front. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just tripping. But either way, they did it twice. One with Los Garza, when was the last time we seen Los Garza on TV? Whoa, I haven't seen them since we had the AAA Tag Team Championships. That was the last time I saw them. But hopefully they back on TV. Speaking of people being back on TV, we saw one of the Pretty Deadly dudes. I forgot which one. I don't know if that was Elton or the other one, but he's talking to nigga Aldis. And Priest came out of nowhere, and he's just like, yo, I'm tired of you. I need Aleister Black. I need you to hush. And he just threw bro through a wall. And I'm like, yo, why would you do that? You just proved this point. You just proved this point about toxic masculinity, bro. Like, why would you do that? But like, bro, Priest, relax. Okay, I respect the energy. You won't go. But sometimes you gotta know when to bring it back a little bit. You know? You at a 10, bring that down to like a 7. You know what I mean? But one thing we don't need to bring to a 7 is that Sami Zayn versus Melo match. That was a banger. And I'm not gonna lie, Sammy's US title run so far been pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully they keep it up. Hopefully they keep the momentum going. They don't just start doing random stuff. Because right now, they have something special on the ends. Hopefully, Sami Zayn holds it for a minute, keeps doing these open challenges. Hopefully he does it next week. Who knows who answers it next week. I do hope he gets an extra few with it eventually. But for right now, I'm fine with the open challenges. That's fine. Reminiscent of what Cena did 10 years ago. So, hey, either way, banger. And one more thing before we go. Seeing Tongaloa in a Solo Sikoa video package kind of made me realize that we haven't seen Tama Tonga at all this year. Am I tripping? Maybe like early in the year, but like we haven't seen Tama Tonga in a long time, and he got hurt around the same time as Bronson Reed. What happened? Didn't he just injure his arm or something? Didn't he like a broken arm or like a collarbone or something like that? Like what happened? I don't know, but either way, hopefully he's okay. Because I need my back on my TV. But hey, that was SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie. Most of it was just video packages and ads. Ain't much really happened, but from the stuff we did get to see, it was fine. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments. And when you're down there, drink water. Have a great day.